he cried out, trembling. His voice echoed in the room but no one answered. His hands trembled. He wanted to disappear. He stayed there, crying alone for almost an hour. He felt so sad, so ashamed and so lost. Meanwhile, Lydia had returned home, walked straight to her room and locked the door. She slumped to the floor, curled into herself and wept bitterly.
Why, Charlie? Why will you do this to me?
She cried, hugging her knees tightly. She couldn't believe it. The boy who held her hands and promised her forever was now asking her to destroy the very proof of their love. He, who had once said he wanted to marry her, has handed her money to take away their child. She had thought he would support her, but instead, he wanted to run away from the problem. The next day at school, Lydia was nothing like herself. Normally bubbly, cheerful, full of life, always laughing and talking, now sat quietly in class, her eyes puffy, her mind far away. She stared at the window or buried her head on her desk, lost in thoughts. She didn't laugh, she didn't speak to anybody, she couldn't even focus in class. Her classmates noticed but they thought she wasn't just in the mood. Charlie watched her from across the class, guilt twisting his stomach like knot. He knew why she was hurting and though he wished he could fix it, he felt helpless. He wished he didn't have to come to school but his parents were home now, and he had no excuse. He wished he could run away but couldn't. Even if he did, he had no money of his own to survive, just allowance and his parents would cut him off completely, meaning no allowance and if they don't, they will definitely find him no matter where he went to, so he had no choice but to come to school every day and watch Lydia avoid him. Lydia avoided Charlie's gaze at all cost. Every glance from him felt like a blade in her chest. And every time she thought about the baby growing inside her, she felt panic. She had had so many horrors. Stories about abortions gone wrong. It was dangerous. Some girls lost their womb and some even died from it. She didn't want to die, she didn't want to hurt her baby either. She would rather run away than do that. Amelia, one of her classmates, noticed her sudden change. She had never seen her like that, and she knew instantly that something wasn't right with her. She stared at Lydia from afar, wondering what was wrong with her old lively friend. One day, during break time, Lydia went to sit alone behind the school building. Amelia followed her.
Hi, Lydia. What are you doing here?
Amelia asked, sitting beside her.
What's wrong? You don't look well. Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just sick.
Lydia said quietly.
Sick? What kind of sickness? Is it malaria?
Amelia asked.
There is nothing wrong with me. I'm just tired.
Lydia lied again. Amelia looked at her closely and gave her a weak smile.
Come on, Lydia. I've known you for a long time. I can tell something is bothering you. Tell me what's wrong.
Lydia took a deep breath. She had kept it to herself for too long.
Can you keep a secret?
She asked softly. Amelia's eyes lit up.
A secret? Of course, yes. That's what I do for a living. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me.
Lydia looked at her with doubt.
Promise me you won't tell anyone. I promise, I swear, I won't.
Amelia replied. Then Lydia leaned closer and whispered.
I'm pregnant.
Amelia gasped, not shocked, but concerned.
I knew something was off. Who's responsible? Charlie, the social prefect.
Lydia said, her voice cracking. Amelia was shocked. She knew Charlie's parents were very strict.
What are you going to do now? Have you told him yet?
She asked. Lydia told her everything, the visit to his house, the money, the plea for abortion and how scared she was. Amelia listened quietly, then said.
Honestly, Lydia, maybe you should do what he wants. If not, you may suffer and you will cry more than the baby. Charlie could deny you and his parents might make things hard for you. You need to act fast before everyone finds out.
Lydia's eyes widened.
But what if I die? I'm scared. I've heard terrible things about abortion.
Amelia pulled her into a hug.
Don't worry, nothing will happen to you. You won't die. People do it all the time. I had a friend who removed a 6-month-old pregnancy and she's fine. Don't worry, I will help you get the pills for you.
Amelia added. Lydia became confused. She was scared, but she nodded slowly. She felt she had no choice. The next day, during break, Amelia held Lydia's hand tightly and dragged her to the back of the school again. She pulled out a pill and handed it to Lydia.
Take it tomorrow morning before coming to school. It will work faster,
Amelia said. Lydia nodded and hid it in her bag. When she got home that afternoon, she looked pale and dizzy. Her mother, Mrs. Elijah, noticed immediately.
What's wrong, Lydia? Are you okay?
She asked.
I'm fine. I'm just tired from school.
Lydia lied. She dragged herself to her room, closed the door and dropped to her knees.
God, forgive me, please. Don't let me die,
she cried. The next morning, as she dressed for school, her eyes were filled with tears. She held the pill in her hand, staring at it like it was a poison. She reached out for her water can and paused.
Is this really the only way?
At that very moment, her mother opened the door and walked in.
Lydia, your food is ready.
She stopped mid-sentence, seeing her daughter crying and holding a pill.
What are you doing?
Her mother asked, confused. The pill immediately fell from her hand and she panicked. Her mother picked it up slowly and stared at it. Recognition flashed in her eyes. Her voice dropped.
You are pregnant?
She asked, shocked. Lydia froze. Her legs trembled, she didn't expect to be caught. She thought she had locked the door earlier.
Who is responsible?
Her mother asked. Lydia's hands shook. Her lips moved but no words came out.
I said, who is responsible for your pregnancy?
Her mother asked again, this time louder. Lydia still couldn't speak, but her mother's face was serious and she knew she had to answer. Fresh tears rolled down her face.
It's Charlie, my classmate,
she whispered. Her mother stared in shock and in disbelief.
So I and your father sent you to school and you went there sleeping around with your classmates?
Her mother's voice was now a storm.
Mommy, I didn't sleep around. It's just him. We were in love. Shut that your mouth.
Her mother interrupted.
You call this love? What do you even know about love? If you loved him so much, then why are you trying to kill the baby?
Before Lydia could answer, Mr. Elijah, her father, walked in after hearing the loud noises.
What's going on here?
He asked. His wife didn't hesitate, she told him everything. Mr. Elijah stood still, hurt and disappointed. He rubbed his forehead, speechless.
Darling, do you have anywhere you are going this morning?
Mrs. Elijah asked her husband.
Not really.
He replied.
Good. Hope you won't mind us going over to see that boy and his parents today.
She asked. Mr. Elijah nodded.
All right. I'll be outside waiting,
he said and left the room. Mrs. Elijah turned to Lydia.
Take off that school uniform and wear something else. You're not going to school today. We are going to see that boy who couldn't take responsibility.
Lydia felt like her heart had stopped. Her legs felt numb. She wanted to run, to hide, but there was no escape. Her mother was watching her closely, her face hard and unreadable. Quietly, she changed into something else and followed her parents. She had no idea what would happen next, but she knew nothing would ever be the same again. Her secret was no longer a secret and soon, Charlie's secret wouldn't be either.
Thanks for watching. Please like and follow for more stories.